Hello and very warm welcome to RAF Limits. This is Farooq Hussain. In this hands-on video tutorial, we will learn about artificial intelligence and ChatGPT in the profession of library and information science, or librarianship, or information management, or whatever you would like to say. I might be little late for this video, but I am very much updated on this topic. In fact, I have conducted the very first workshop in one of the private university in Pakistan. So now let us start this topic. And the aim of this video is actually to educate you about the use, benefits, challenges, and ethical reflection of artificial intelligence technology along with ChatGPT in librarianship. Okay, if I ask you what is artificial intelligence in one word, in fact, a sentence, what will be your response? What will be your reply? So you can write in the comment section of this video and let us see whose reply match with me. In my consideration, artificial intelligence is actually intelligence by machine. Yes, that's true. Machine can also have intelligence like human. How? We will discuss this later. But here, by machine, I don't mean all the machine. By machine, we mean we have a variety of machines available around us, from a non-electronic machine to electronic machine, from a cycle to rocket. We have a number of machines available in your room, in your surrounding. Maybe you have seen fan, maybe you have seen bulb, maybe you have seen, number of things you have seen. So, but not every machine. By machine, here we mean the machine having the CPU, the machine having the memory, the machine having the chip. So the machine can learn, machine can feed the data, and then machine can interpret the data. That's actually machine learning. So we'll discuss this later, machine learning. So, artificial intelligence or AI is actually cognitive computing. Cognitive computing is the combination of machine learning. Machine learning is one of the process, one of the method of artificial intelligence, and natural language processing. Natural language processing, again, another method of artificial intelligence technology, and some other techniques aims to create machine that can reason, that can learn, that can interact with people in a human like way. So that's possible with the programming, with the machine learning, with the natural language processing. So that's actually AI. Okay, move forward. So, artificial intelligence can give you reason, the responses of why. In fact, you can ask what questions as well, how questions as well, but it can particularly give you the reason why this happening and the responses of why questions. And from huge data, artificial intelligence can discover meanings, give you guidance toward any process, and journalize and learn from the past experiences. So, artificial intelligence is most used in medical science, as I have mentioned in the picture, the video. Okay, so let's move on, and we can say, so in a nutshell, or in very simple words, we can say AI or artificial intelligence is actually a type of digital programming that perform tasks according to human intelligence, as I said earlier. And there are two types of artificial intelligence. One is weak AI. Weak AI is also narrow AI, designed to perform the specific easy task with limited intelligence or programming, such as chatbot, recommendation engines, image recognition. You have seen number of times in your life. And the next type is actually strong AI. Strong AI, also known as journal AI, aims to replicate human level intelligence. and can perform wide range of tasks such as autonomous agent. Maybe you have seen the driverless car, natural language processing like ChatGPT, cognitive computing, and number of things. So move on. And similar, the methods of AI. I mean, what technology or what method AI use, or we can say how AI works. So there are two key techniques. Number one is machine learning. In machine learning, we have deep learning as well. And the next is natural language processing. So the machine learning is one of the key techniques used in AI. This process involves trainings algorithm to learn patterns in data. So whatever data you provide, AI actually learn the pattern and make prediction or decision based on that data. And the deep learning is actually the subset or the part of machine learning. It's used neural network to simulate the structure and functions of human brain, and that's allow machine to recognize complex patterns in the data. So this is actually, in nutshell, we can say AI work based on machine learning. So data feed in patterns in the programs or whatever the machine we use for AI. And the next is natural language processing. So computer or the machine can work like human, can chat like human, can discuss like human. So the natural language processing enables computer to speak like human. So this is actually the one of the key techniques. We can say it's actually the computing linguistic. So it's enable computer or machine to understand, interpret, and generate human language. Use logarithm, statistical models, and machine learning techniques to analyze and process natural language data. So, what tasks it can perform are like language translation, sentiment analysis. This is another important. Maybe you have seen like criminal scene in the videos. So it actually analyzes sentiment and the speech recognition, text summarization, answering question, and more. Uh, it's actually extract understanding from large amount of unstructured data, automate customer care, enable chatbots and virtual assistants, and improve overall communication between human and machine. NLP is actually rapidly growing with many applications across various industries, including healthcare. Healthcare is the biggest user of natural language processing, finance, education, entertainment, and of course, it is an interdisciplinary field drawing from computer science, linguistics, psychology, and other areas. So, librarians must know about natural language processing. And now, a real topic, how AI involved in librarianship. Maybe you have upload an ebook in any digital library system or a document in any repository. So maybe you have seen when you upload that, it automatically analyze the content of the document, and it's provide you keywords, tags, description, and make it easier to perform cataloging. And how all this happening through the AI techniques. So the very first use of AI in librarianship is actually the content analysis and the metadata creation. Maybe you have uploaded a book in the Caliber ebooks management or the DSpace. So you have seen it automatically analyze the document and provide you the content, whatever the content like tags or whatever it is. So this is through the AI techniques. Number two is actually the personalized recommendations. You have used the library basic search engine or the advanced search engine. So there you will see it's actually save the prior history of a user, and it's provide you the personal recommendations. So if you type any word, it will already give you some suggestions. This is what you want to search. And similar in Google, similar in Yahoo, Bing's, or number of search engines. So the second use of AI in Libraryship is actually personalized recommendation. So AI analyze a user's search history and behavior within the basic and advanced search engine and of search engines of integrated library system, digital library system, guided tools, and provide personalized recommendations for relevant material. Now let us see the next use of AI, and they are according to my perception, what I understand with AI, and I am not actually challenging anyone. Uh, Maybe there are a number of things available. So the next use of AI in Libraryship is actually the image recognition. AI is used to recognize, not only recognize, but also describe the visual content such as images or videos, making it easier to search for and access these materials. So this is the most important use of AI in Libraryship. And the of course natural language processing. AI is used to process and understand the natural language queries, allow user to search for material using their own words and phrases. A number of times you write something and it will search something, so it will guide you similar to Google. And these facilities are also available in integrated library system and the digital library system. They actually guide you up toward whatever you actually type in, and they correct your typo errors or whatever. So natural language processing, computer actually understand the human language style. Toward the search engine, that's actually important. And of course the data analysis. AI is used to analyze usage data and other metrics. Um, Maybe you have seen how many times this book has downloaded, how many times this book has borrowed, how many times this user, whatever you want to say. So you can get the complete report, you can get the complete statistics, you can get the complete metrics through the AI techniques, and you can get the user feedback as well. You can improve the collection development and the user experiences. So AI involved in library data in different techniques in different way, not broadly, but it's actually involved in libraryship. And of course the chatbot. So librarian can use the chatbot, I mean AI generated chatbot, for ask a librarian or may I help you features of the library. And of course research work and the data analysis, not only the data analysis of the library system, but also the data analysis of the research, data visualization in library, the new, very new concept in Libraryship. So move forward. So let me tell you few about information management technology, or you can say library technology. So there are four types of information technology according to my understanding. One is integrated library system, the next is digital library system, another is standards and protocols, and the guided tools and discovery services. So there are four major categories of information management technologies or the library technology. So let us see how AI actually involved in all four categories or not. So the very first is integrated library system, library management system. Either the subscribe library system or the open source or whatever it is, they actually use the artificial intelligence technology. Um, and most of the expect, in fact, in search engine, in fact, in cataloging feature, in fact, in reporting features, so they use AI techniques and move forward, especially the subscribe system. They use AI techniques and of course open source, and in few areas they have the AI techniques. Okay, move forward. The next is digital library system. Digital library system, of course, using the AI very well. Either it's a DSpace, either any subscribe system or whatever it is, they use uh, artificial intelligence techniques to analyze the content, to provide the metadata, to search the data, I mean the metadata. So they very well use artificial intelligence techniques in the programmings of the digital library system. And if we divide the digital library system, we have institutional repository on one side, ebooks management on another side, and of course the subscribe or open access databases for ebooks or for journal articles or metadata or multimedia resources. We have a number of things, and all these databases heavily use the AI techniques or software for citation management or to provide metrics, I mean the usage metrics, and a number of functions performed through the AI techniques. So maybe you have experienced some, and let's move on. The next is actually the standards and protocols. Maybe you have seen some standards like cataloging standard, like standards for classification, subjective cataloging or descriptive cataloging or whatever you actually use. In descriptive cataloging we use RDA, and before RDA we use the ACR2, and now uh, and the metadata schema that's actually used mark 21 XML mark, and all actually have AI involved in the standards, so you can actually work on the data metadata. And of course the classification scheme, we have DDC, we have LC, and there are number of softwares available those actually use AI techniques. And of course in academic and research writing, how you can forget this, librarians also work for academic to support the research, teaching, learning, and research activities of the parent organization is actually the classic mission of any library. So there are number of tools available for academic and research writing, like Grammarly, like Turnitin, EndNote, Zotero, IBM Watson. Actually, IBM Watson use in business ideas. Uh, Grammarly is used for grammar correction. Turnitin, you all are aware with Turnitin, and and all these software actually based on AI. Amazing. Okay, and now after the AI, let us talk about ChatGPT. But before we discuss ChatGPT, I would like to request you to go back 20 years and watch this cartoon. I would play some clips of it, and let me try to explain. When there's a dog, maybe you have seen this cartoon. There's a dog in this cartoon, Courage the Cowardly Dog, who actually taught its computer 20 years back, and computer actually resolve its problem, whatever the problems are. So it's funny, I mean humor horror cartoon, uh, very famous at that time, and we got the idea of Chat GPT from this cartoon. I mean, as per my perception. So I will provide the link of the cartoon in the description of this video so you will understand how actually the idea generated 20 years back. Here I cannot play the whole cartoon because of copyright and I respect copyright. Now let us talk about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an open chatbot style strong AI. By open, I mean it's free and it is actually presented in chatbot style. And yes, it's not actually strong AI, but it's closer to strong AI. That would be some right term. If I say it's strong AI, some people will say no, it's not strong AI. I knew about it. So it's a machine learning conversation agent that use natural language processing, NLP. We all learn about NLP, and it's a field of AI that's used algorithm to analyze and interpret human language. Based on GPT, GPT is actually generative pre-trained transformer. There are two things involved. One is generative model that's actually generate new data, and pre-train is actually mostly work unsupervised and can work unsupervised, but it's also work with supervised and unsupervised. So GPT is generative pre-trained transformer. So there it's already pre-trained with a huge data. Okay, and the information of Chat GPT is it's still 2021, I guess. So understand and remember the context and generate relevant responses. Okay, I have one more cartoon, and that's actually talk about the Mo-Linguistic. I would like to actually talk about the style of ChatGPT. When you talk with ChatGPT, when you write your query, it's actually reply in a huge amount of data, not a short reply. So in past we have seen a cartoon. I will add the link of that cartoon in the description of this video. Again, more linguistic. It's a part of Powerpuff Girl. Maybe you have seen that cartoon, and and few very few clips I just play here, so you will see there's actually the bad guy. It's Mojo Jojo, who actually try to teach English, and number of people learns English with Mojo Jojo, and they for number of people who actually learn English, and the small conversation goes long. So in that cartoon, its name is Mo-Linguistic. So in my perception, ChatGPT style is similar to Mo-Linguistic. And finally, let us talk about the benefits and challenges of ChatGPT. So, when you work with ChatGPT, you will feel like you are working with a personal assistant who can assist you in all office matter, all office writing matters. So, you can write an email, promotion, you can write a speech, proposal, reports, or any other document with instant idea. I mean, there are number of ideas available at ChatGPT, but you have to provide your input as well. So it will give you the review of whatever the information you input. I mean, you paste inside the ChatGPT, so it will provide you the review of that particular information, but not the whole book. So that's actually the incorrect here, and it's actually assist you in cataloging and metadata management. So it will provide you CIP, it will provide you descriptive cataloging, it will provide you the subjective cataloging, it will provide you the call number as well, yes, and the curtain number as well, based on DV or LC. And ready reference information, of course, you can get, but remember the information feed and the chat gpt is pre-trained till the 2021. And of course you can translate number of texts in regional language, and you can get the guidance toward installing library system. Yes, not only library system but also for websites or subject guides or any other thing, you can get the guidance from the chat gpt. And another thing, chat gpt is actually very sophisticated, highly sophisticated public chatbot. So it's not actually talk abusive, or you cannot even talk abusive with ChatGPT. It's generate instant, original, scholarly level, unplagiarized text or responses based on the conversation. And there's no word limits. One response, as I said, it's more linguistic. One response is maximum of 2048 words, as per my last information, and some word. So understand the context, follow the instructions, and remember the experience unless you delete the conversation. And it's do not save the generated text in any repository. That's a wonderful thing. But the challenges associated with ChatGPT, it can narrow down the human intelligence, of course. Citing a source is important. If even you use ChatGPT or any AI without citing a proper source, it may be considered plagiarized. ChatGPT is not an approved author or source to cite like SPSS. SPSS is also like AI techniques. Turnitin is also an AI technique, but they are actually approved techniques. So it has limited knowledge of the world. As I said, 2021. I don't remember the exact month, but it's still 2021, and the responses or the generated texts are not even 50% correct. So when you ask ChatGPT to write an article or an essay, so it will provide you citation, fake citation, it will provide you fake data, but it's generate the article, whatever it is get. But the structure is good. ChatGPT, you can get the structure, you can get the ideas. Use technology, actually use technology for to get the ideas. Don't use technology to cheat people. Okay. Okay, so content may be biased based on the freely trained data, may be wrong or misleading because it is not a fact checking tool. As a generated pre-trained transformer, this is most important. So, as a generative pre-trained transformer model, its work unsupervised or supervised. So, there is a huge chance that it may potentially store or share sensitive information or data without any consent. So remember, you do not need to share your findings of data or any sensitive information with ChatGPT. It can be stored somewhere, or of course, to pre-train, to make it train, the company or the open AI may need data. So remember this thing. So your experience is most important with ChatGPT. A part of this, it's a good technology, and of course you may use it. And but do not try to cheat people, and do not use illegal, and try to create your own content, try to create your own style. And yes, for office matters or for office writing, you can get the help, get help with technology. Technology is actually to help you, any technology. But if you said based on that technology, that's absolutely wrong. Okay, so in we end this video here. In the next video, we will perform the demonstration of ChatGPT. Not only ChatGPT, we will talk about the Bing. Bing also has GPT-4 along with it's like Bing is one of the search engine, and that also has GPT-4. And we will also talk about the generative models of DALI or Dolly, and also the Bing image generation. I mean, number of tools we will try to work with in the next video. So like this video and subscribe this channel, and of course your subscription means uh, when you subscribe this channel is actually promoting this channel to any library professional. So more you subscribe, more people may know about this, and more help you can provide them. So thank you very much for watching reference. This is Farooq Hussain, and take care of yourself. By the way, I'm very much busy in nowadays. So as I get the time, I make this video. So you must subscribe the channel, you must like the video and share this video. And this is most important video and one of the special video in my consideration. So thank you very much for watching.